Good evening and welcome to Friday Night Football. You'll notice throughout this show a lot of new faces on and off the gridiron, including my co-pilot, Jamarcus Fitzpatrick.
Seth, it's so exciting to kick things off on FNF. We have a great season preview show for you, which also dives into some of the Jamboree action too. But let's start off with the champs.
But wait, which one? We had 4 teams bring back trophies to Lafayette Parish last season, including Acadiana in 5A. The Wrecker Rams taking on Notre Dame at the Kiwanis Jamboree last night, and the Rams do what they do best. Kevin Williams is going to take the handoff and scampers into the end zone to give the Rams a 7-0 lead. Now, Acadiana has won the last 2 5A titles. It's their second time repeating as champs in program history, but they've never three-peated. To do that, the Rams have to fight the belief that winning is an automatic.
You know, it's tough to not be complacent, you know, but I really think this senior group, we've got a good senior group for the most part that's done a tremendous job this summer in work, but you always, anytime you're successful like that, you're always fighting a little complacency and the ability to think that you can walk out on the field and win no matter what. And I think this group understands that that's not the way it works.
And Acadiana definitely isn't taking it easy to start this season. How about a showdown with the 4A champs in Karen Crow? Man, no question this will be our game of the week to kick off the regular season, and that will be sponsored every week by Laborde Earls Injury Lawyers.
And New Iberia looked like a brand new team in year 2 of the Kurt Ware era. The Yellow Jackets facing Laurelville at the Sugarcane Jamboree. Caleb Jacob drops back to pass, and Colby Williams says tips and overthrows, you know we got to have those. A pick 6 to put the Yellow Jackets up 6-0. After only winning 8 combined games from 2017 to 2019, Nish went 7-2 in 2020, including a playoff win. The Yellow Jackets are looking to carry those lessons to an even deeper run in 2021.
Big game was kind of, I would say, like leadership. They taught us how to work together and how to, if one shine, the whole team shine.
It motivates us by, we know how it feels to get to the playoffs and fall a little short. We going to push and make that extra effort to get past where it was last year.
Here's the standings from District 3 5A last season. As we go through records tonight, you'll notice a lot of uneven numbers between COVID and hurricanes. Schedules were thrown for a loop in 2020. It will be good to see Barb and Sam Houston back in play after Hurricane Laura forced several Southwest Louisiana teams to opt out. Now in 3 5A, Nish was one of the surprise teams. So was Lafayette High in year 1 under Cedric Figaro. The Lions were taking on St. Martinville at Cajun Field last night, and this is them scoring. Lafayette went 6-2 in 2020. It was their first winning season since 2006. The Lions have a daunting schedule as they are slated to face 3 state champions this year, but Coach Figaro hopes the tough road can help his program see what it takes to one day rise to those ranks.
It gives you great competition. It's really what you want is competition. When you can compare yourself to great teams that win championships, you know how you stand.
Those 2 games are going to grow because they're going to understand what it takes to be a state champion. And we want it to be forged through fire. We want the tough games.
LCA became a part of the Lafayette Parish Championship magic last year, but the Knights also accomplished their own 4-for-4 combo, winning the 4th consecutive state title. Now LCA is on a drive for 5. That would put them in a very rare class. LCA hosting 5A Power Zachary out of Baton Rouge for their Jamboree. First half action, Zachary's Eli Holston dropping back to pass, but he is brought down by the big fella, Melvin Hills. Only John Curtis has won 5 titles in Louisiana history back in the 2000s. A goal that big carries a sizable target, but that's what comes with chasing GOAT status.
Our seniors chose as their motto this year just simply the word legendary. Legendary. They want to be legendary this year. They're trying to accomplish something that's only been accomplished once in the state of Louisiana. And our kids that are seniors who have helped to build this program and who have helped to send out other senior classes, they want to go out and really make a legendary type of mark.
Powerhouse Notre Dame is among a few contenders in Division III that hopes to derail LCA's quest. Here facing Acadiana, Lucas Simon takes the handoff on the counter play, and he takes it all the way deep into Rams territory. The Pioneers will roll an entirely new cast on offense with 0 starters returning. That would be reason for concern for most, but their chemistry could alleviate some of the natural growing pains.
Well, I feel like with our team, we're so close. I mean, we've been together since preschool. And we're always doing stuff like it's not just football for us. Like we're doing stuff outside of school all the time. We're always hanging out, cutting up. We just like to have fun. And that's why I feel like this team has got a shot.
Just them being so anxious to get on the field. They're hungry. They're ready to show people that they're still the same Notre Dame offense that's came through the past years.
Let's take a look at District 6 2A, where it's a two-horse race at the top between Lafayette Christian and Notre Dame. But don't be surprised if Welsh gets back on track this year. The Greyhounds will return 9 starters on offense and 14 total.
Right, and Laurelville floated on cloud 9 in 2020, going a perfect 6-0 in the regular season. Here against New Iberia, the Jacob twins, Caleb finding Colin and hooking up for a Hail Mary touchdown pass to end the half. The Tigers have 19 starters returning, including those All-State Jacob twins. Laurelville hopes that experience gets them past the quarterfinals hurdle, a place they've been unable to clear the last few years.
You know, potential-wise, I don't think there's any doubt. Again, like I said, on paper, this team can be way up there. Coming off, you know, the last 2 years being in the quarterfinals, so they have some playoff experience. So when you look at it on paper, you know, we have a lot of experience back, and you know, we should have a pretty good season. But again, that was a totally different group last year. You know, we still have yet to face any type of adversity.
Laurelville actually tied for the district crown with Ascension, who were also undefeated in the regular season. A COVID outbreak canceled their showdown in week 7. The Tigers and Gators will meet up again for the title again, along with a motivated Catholic squad that went 6-4 last year. And don't sleep on Jeanerette to improve after reaching the playoffs for the first time since 2017.
Now, coming up later on the show, the third member of our team, Megan Glover, joins us for a profile on VC's Ashton Belair.
Plus, we take a closer look at District 5 4A, who had 2 champs last year in STM and Karen Crow. But first, it's Top Squad time, brought to you by Dr. Melanie Fowler's Orthodontic Studio.